Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and whatever else you want to call yourself. I don't care really. Doku has some things he would like to say, and I'm just waiting for him to get to the bit about Twitter. But first of all, we have other things we wish to talk about first. Doku, spend your wisdom, spread it all around.
Yeah, well, we definitely have a few things to talk about. We're going to be a little all over the place on this one because, yeah, things are all over the place. It is what a time to be alive.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I say that with the utmost cynicism. By the way, I say that
Mhm.
while looking. Yeah, it's only 1:50 p.m. It's fine. We'll go ahead and drink. It'll,
Mhm. Hey, I've told you before, it is 5 o'clock somewhere in the British Empire. That's all you need to worry about.
well, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Hmm
So, so keep in mind, family friendly 10 minutes, and then we'll really get to the fun.
Of course.
Yeah, I actually went back yesterday since we were talking about Cowboy Not Bop,
Hmm
aka the Netflix not adaptation. Can we just
Yep.
stop making live action adaptations of anime? Like they don't, they don't. With the exception of like maybe Death Note, which was just so bad it was actually good, in the vein that Troll 2 was so bad it was good. But can we not do this? Like, please, it doesn't work.
Okay, no, I'm going to break you here. All right, you ready for this? Imagine a live version of Dragon Maid.
Uh, yeah, I'm
And
just
right
gonna
there, I've broken him. Okay?
yeah, I'm just gonna pretend that you never said that, and I hope to the gods it doesn't happen. But yeah, I did go back and I was watching some episodes of Cowboy Bebop, specifically the ones that Netflix tried to somewhat faithfully recreate. And
Mhm.
yeah, I'm I'm glad I didn't watch the anime before trying to watch the live action show because oh wow, it makes it so much worse when you put it in direct comparison. It, it's not good. It's not having not seen the anime for several years. I kind of forgot some of the subtleties, like some of the important points, kind of the theme, the tone. But then when you watch one and then you watch the other, yeah, it makes it a lot worse. I still stand by the dude that plays Jet. His acting is fine. The actor's fine.
Mhm.
But the writing, oh my god, they actually do make Jet's character. It's we're not 10 minutes into it, but someone who is wouldn't inspire any real masculine traits. A bit of more of a someone who might sit in the corner while two people are on the bed who are
Ah.
doing. Yeah, yeah. It
Yeah. Uh, One moment, please, Doku. I'm just going to make Miss Murder very happy with me. But Miss Murder, oh, Miss Murder, all yours. She is not going to like this. You know it, and I know it.
it, it- I'm not gonna knock you for passing up an opportunity.
Oh, it had to be done, and we all know it. She is going to really kick my ass tomorrow. But you know what? It's worth
see,
it.
see, you just broke the family friendly 10 minutes. So in that case,
No, I
yeah,
didn't. No, I didn't. I said ass. Ass is not rude. You're
I,
allowed to say ass. You're even allowed to have ass in the title of your show. I'm being good. Ooh.
feel like YouTube selectively enforces these policies.
Uh, yeah.
But yeah, don't watch. I mean, you can watch whatever you want, but I would not recommend watching Netflix's live adaptation of Cowboy Bebop because you can do better things with your time. You can plant flowers, or it stick your head into
10,
the pool and hold your
9,
breath for
8,
37
7,
seconds.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one. Ah, fuck this. You can say what you fucking like. Oh, fuck, 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 you fuck, fuck, fuck. All yours.
There we go. Yeah, they make Jet's character a fucking bitch. Like I didn't even think about this, but yeah, he was never supposed to have a daughter, and they they make him a fucking cuck. Like they make Jet a fucking bitch. I never thought about it, and then looking or watching the anime after watching the Netflix adaptation again. The actor's fine. The
Mhm.
writing, the writing shit. Like it it's very obvious that Spike was a slapstick, how the fuck are you not dead yet type of character. Faye was just not Faye. I mean, she was obnoxious, and there are some points in time where okay, yeah, fine, like it's kind of amusing. Jet's sort of the one where it's like, yeah, it was good until you look at what the original source material was, and you're like, oh, and I'm gonna retract my statement. It was good by comparison to everything else, which was bad.
Ah.
Yeah. And also, we had brought up Resident Evil the other day. I won't say
Mhm.
how I got the chance to watch the first like 5 or 6 minutes, but I did.
Mhm.
Why do we need a backstory for Chris and Claire? And why does it have to be tied to Lisa Trevor, who the games already gave us a backstory for, especially in the remake on GameCube? Because we already had the backstory for her, and it wasn't what they gave us in this movie, and it didn't need to be. Why would you abandon that? Because your orphanage backstory is garbage.
So you looked at it then.
Yeah,
It's
and I kind of regret
it's
it.
yeah. You can't watch more than that 10, 15 minutes before you know the person that played the game in you starts kicking your ass uphill and down, down. You have to turn it off. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. Also, really, there's only one zombie dog. Like, there's only one. Well, I mean, I know, like, oh, look, it did. Yeah, spoilers, I guess, if anybody really cares. Yeah, it's lapping up the blood in the beginning. Oh my god, yeah, okay, yeah, you couldn't advertise that freaking loud enough if you fucking tried. Like, but really, as much as I hate the original, not Resident Evil cinematic movies, at least they gave us a kennel of zombie dogs, which again, basic enemy.
Yeah.
Is the zombie dog a boss now? Like, did you guys ever play the game? Like, we bitch about the dogs, especially that one freaking corridor on the right hand side at the lower, yeah, that freaking L shaped lower left hand side of the mansion. Everybody knows the freaking corridor I'm talking about. There was two dogs in that one. Yeah, we
Yeah.
bitched about it, but it's not a freaking mini boss.
No. I like how specific you are with what you're complaining about here. There's no, no messing about it. You are getting very specific. I love it.
If if I said that Resident Evil might be one of my favorite video games of all time, would you believe me?
No, really? I never would. I'm shocked. Shocked, I say.
Also, even the liquor. This is my original complaint about the first movie. The liquor's still a top tier basic enemy. It's not a mini boss. Why do they keep treating liquors like they're mini bosses? They're not.
No.
You can literally walk, don't run, don't sprint, don't shoot, don't make noise, and you can literally walk past the damn things. They're,
Yeah.
again, top tier enemies, but still basic enemies nonetheless.
Yeah. Or as we like to call them, mobs.
Exactly. I mean, at least they gave us a tyrant. At, at least it wasn't that good. It,
Nah, nah.
at least they had one.
Yeah, that's probably a good way of putting it, mate.
Wouldn't
Uh,
exactly
uh,
call it Mr. X though.
interrupt just for a moment. Uh, BTK, so as you know, next month on the 11th, we're actually going to be doing a wake for Mad Dodge. It will be on this channel. Uh, Basically, you are welcome to come on and say your piece. We're hoping to get plenty of people on. It's like I say, it's a wake for Mad Dodge and for Cabby. Just letting you know, mate. Anyone that wants to be on, please do. Carry on, sir. Just wanted to get that out of the way.
Yeah, no, and again, just to reiterate, anybody that wants to come in, even if it's only to say hi, say your well wishes or anything, everybody is more than welcome.
Mhm. Yeah.
But yeah, back to
The shit show.
so Sony, why? They for the longest time, I've wanted a more video game faithful adaptation, specifically a film adaptation, and I was so happy to see that we're getting one. And then I saw, oh, the budget for this doesn't look too good. Also, why didn't you guys advertise this more? But maybe it'll be fine. Then I saw some of the casting choices, and I was like, eh. And they were like, oh, but we just want people who are going to be able to play the characters. Okay, I'll give it a chance. Why is Leon comic relief?
Why is he called Leon Singh, or at least he should be?
Yeah, it's like I I think you guys lied to us. And this is my pet theory.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling it's not because they wanted to race swap or gender swap or do anything like that. I feel like they were just trying to find people who would actually be willing to take on the roles for the amount of money being offered because they read the script and were like, yeah, nah.
You say the amount of money. What you mean is a chewing gum and a smile, because that is pretty much all they were paying. There's no way that you got any sort of class acting out of them. Let's be fair.
On the budget for this was like what, like 64 million, something like that? Which
Mm-hmm.
for a major production, it's not a lot of money
No.
at all. So they weren't exactly trying to find the tippity top of the spear actors and actresses to portray these roles, which I don't know, Claire, despite looking like a soccer mom, the acting wasn't that bad. It was fine. And she looks like a damn soccer mom in that movie. Don't pretend she doesn't.
I know, but it's just. I mean, you think about that, and then you think about Claire Redfield that you played in the game, and you can't get much further away from the person, can you?
Like, yeah, again, this is like, how old was she in the game? Like 18, 19 years old, something like that?
I know it's America. Let's call her 22. You know I'm taking a piss by that, but let's say 22.
And that'll be fine. Like, you know, Claire, I'm gonna go look for my brother, knowing that gee, I wonder why I can't find him. I know he couldn't possibly work for the most elite police force unit in the entire city, and somehow I can't get in touch with them. And oh, the city looks like it's going to shit. But let me walk in there anyways, because let me find my brother. Stupid, young, but full of piss and vinegar, 22-year-old Claire suddenly got replaced by midlife crisis Claire riding a motorcycle.
Oh, did you notice how she orders him around, by the way?
Yeah, I did pick up on that.
Yeah.
Again, it's Claire, not Karen.
Yeah, one sec to BTK. Yes, he's actually died a year ago. I'm sad to say we lost Dodge, and I was asked to take over here and keep it going. So that's why you're listening to this. To make everyone feel better, taxation is theft. There you go. I think that's pretty much my impression of Dodge right now.
I would try to come up with something better, but no, you pretty much hit the nail on the head with that one.
I really did, didn't I? Oh no, sorry. The Sombra is the bestest. There you go.
No. But you can't win unless you play with Sombra.
Oh, no, it's true. because
All
gay
right.
is hard.
All right, enough taking the piss.
There will be more of this next week on the 11th.
Yeah, I don't know if there's really much else to say about the Resident Evil movie though, because
Don't watch it.
I mean, was it bad?
Oh,
Not
no, no, no. Mr.
really.
Murder's got it. If we're going to say anything about Dodge, why won't you let me win?
If you're playing
You
with
are
Sombra, you'll
so
win.
correct. True. You are so right with that, Sam. You got that sorted. Yes, BTK, I'm looking after his Discord and the show. So I pretty much had the whole lot dropped in my lap. Lucky me.
Custodian Quinn has a ring to it.
That's a scareful. Just call me Kitten. Those that understand will understand. Those that don't won't.
Yeah, I feel like there's a certain song that might go here, but I'm not gonna. Well, we'll save that one for next week.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So, anyways, Resident Evil: Welcome to Raccoon City. Was it bad? Yeah, but it's not bad enough for me to really be upset about it, which I feel like is even worse.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I got some scenes from the video game that were translated into live action, so yeah, cross it off the list, I guess, but it feels very unfulfilling. I'm not upset about it, I'm just disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
And I love how they try to set it up for a sequel. It's like, you guys didn't even put effort into this. Do you really think you're gonna get a sequel?
True.
Anyways, let's jump into the real fun stuff, because oh boy, does it get fun. So, how crazy do you think people are? Or more specifically, how crazy do you think people can be if you put them behind a keyboard and a computer screen, and let's just say they're the same type of individuals who are actions have consequences? Well, let's see how these individuals talk and act when they're shielded from consequences.
Yeah. Would you like me to read this out?
You know, I usually end up reading these, so you go ahead and read this one.
Okay. Ahem, ahem. I want to see videos of anti-vax parents being painfully restrained, the look of absolute horror in their eyes, tears running down their cheeks as their children are forcibly vaccinated against their will of against the will of the racist, Trumpist, anti-vax, transphobic parents. I can't see anything bad with this. Can you?
Oh, and just so everybody knows, this would be a left-leaning centrist. You know, I've been talking about the overt and windows shifting, and I guess for the record, obligatory statement in case anybody somehow sees this: don't harass this person, blah 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 blah. You know the deal. We don't condone hate, harassment, yada yada yada. Now back onto the well,
Yeah, to be said. I know.
yeah, and it's kind of ironic saying all of that after you just read this definitely not hateful tweet.
No. Like I said, when I showed Batman, he lost his living shit. He was actually horrified. You know when you can hear in someone's voice that moment of, "Oh, he
See,
pissed."
I
That's
didn't
what
even
I got.
I didn't even see this. I want them all to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that they are powerless in the face of the vaccine. This makes me question, is this person even serious, or is this rage bait? I'm not actually sure anymore. I can't see, we've run into the Babylon B paradox. I don't know if they're being serious or if this is parody.
You're not wrong. That's scariest part. You are not wrong.
No, I mean I'm not even trying to make a joke. I'm legitimately serious. I don't know if this is rage bait or if this person legitimately believes this. I
I hope it's rage bait purely because if this person somehow ends up with any form of power, whether it be connections to or given thereof, then this person makes Joseph Mengele look good. And yeah, I said his name.
yeah, I it's bad when we actually can't tell anymore.
Yeah.
It This is the reason why I'm glad God invented alcohol.
Let's just hope that this person was just playing silly buggers. The problem is, I did have a look on them, and apparently they've got like 1,200 followers. So there's 1,200 people out there seeing this. That's not us.
I mean,
Oh, God.
I follow a few parody accounts,
Hmm.
and scrolling through them, you can usually tell when they're parody. And I did actually scroll through this individual's account. I can't tell if it's a parody or a satire account or if this person legitimately believes this. I don't I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm I'm inclined to believe this is not a parody account.
yeah,
The only reason is because the NFT and cryptocurrency trader aspect. Like everything else, yeah, I could see you saying that as a parody account.
yeah,
It's just that one little bit there.
yeah,
I mean, I guess it still could be if you're taking the piss out of the crypto NFT people. Like, I don't know. I'm not even going to speculate anymore. But either way,
hmm,
this is quite the hot take.
yeah, yeah. And Shirati, we're bothered for the simple fact that this person is so bad that Batman ended up stunned. Okay. Now he's not easy to stun when it comes to most things, but you could hear it in his voice. It was sheer, oh wow, when he was talking. So yeah, we're bothered by the simple fact that there are people out there that actually believe this crap.
And
Just without going into too much detail for obvious reasons, Shirati, just imagine if you were being held back and you were watching your kids being forced to take the jab. Imagine how pissed you would be. And I totally understand why you're probably typing, yeah, I'd shoot them. I agree with you.
honestly, that's kind of my whole point about this. Even if this particular tweet itself and this account is parody, the fact that there are people who legitimately think like this and they're loud enough that we're having a problem determining if this is indeed parody, that in and of itself is concerning. Much like let's see, I'll go here real quick.
Mhm.
This, and yes, I do agree with Undoomed, but this particular response, you're making a lot of hateful assumptions about someone you don't even know who, by the way, has an autistic trans child. Every parent should be, with consent, strapped down to a chair in a mental hospital and injected with every vaccine. The reason I believe this one to be bait is mostly due to my response of, which you can't see, and I'm not going to make you guys suffer through it, but
Mhm.
if you if you have consent, then what's the point in strapping them down? It this definitely seems like parody. Like, I don't know who the gaming liberal is, but this strikes me as, okay, you're taking the piss. Like, this is rage bait. This, on the other hand, I don't know. I can't tell.
Mhm. And I agree with you, Matt. I really do. We may get in trouble for that statement, but I agree with you.
Now, there is one that I know is somewhat rather disturbing. Let
Mhm.
me, no, I don't want notifications. So, let me do some scrolling, everybody. Don't mind me. I will find this in a moment. Oh, yeah, Jesse Smollett's case is coming up.
Oh, yeah, I was going to actually mention that. Your thoughts,
That was
or should I
Chadwick,
give
but
mine first?
oh, yeah, speaking of which, this is another one I wanted to touch on. Again, don't go harass any of these people, but this account, for anybody that doesn't know, Definite L's on Twitter, it
Mhm.
they take tweets of people saying one thing and then playing the rules for me, but not for the game, and completely contradicting themselves because they're all fucking hypocrites. Well,
Mhm.
this account did that to Amy. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name.
Mhm.
So she reported the account for, or reported it for disinformation. I don't know. I don't know what the. I'll find it, but
Mhm.
yeah. Oh, hey, look. I'm also I'm growing. I'm growing some herbs. Getting some
Yeah,
results.
cool, nice one.
Let's scroll.
He's doing things. Oh God, just that.
How dare you make. In case anybody doesn't know, yes, Brian Stelter is very upset at the idea that people can make memes and memes have an effect on internet culture. It
Mhm.
Brian Stelter's upset, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, by the way, you thought he was gay. He's not. He's married with a kid.
What,
Married
really?
to a woman with a kid, as in. Yeah,
Huh.
I know. I was
I'm
shocked
actually I'm
myself.
actually legitimately surprised about that.
Fair.
Like, no joke, I am legitimately surprised.
Hmm. Right. So,
Yeah, I'm
dear
gonna.
old Jesse Smollett, while you're searching.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Go on then.
Trump is taking a page from Putin's playbook and trying to bully the FDA into making a COVID 19 vaccine available before stage 3 of testing is complete. He will kill us all! 71 days. Boosted. Had an appointment I made last week. Listened to and read advice of our public health officials. They are unanimous on the need to get vaccinated and keep up with vaccinations. Trust science. This this is what
Yeah.
Definite L's posted that prompted her to want to report them for misinformation. Even though both of these are from her. And yes, I did check to make sure. Yes, she did tweet both of these things on these
Hmm.
dates. See, the dates aren't even that far off.
No, doesn't have to because she never actually did that. You're wrong. You're a hypocrite and you're a Trumpist. So therefore, you're wrong.
Yeah, don't believe your lying eyes.
Hmm. The
There was one
truth is what
other.
they tell you it is. Like I was saying, dear old Jesse. So, yeah, he went to an area of Chicago where no bugger goes in the middle of winter, and apparently, and they have this on camera, he was chatting with the two dudes that, air quotes, attacked him, and he pointed the camera out to them, and then by pure freaking chance, they happen to be wearing the hats and happened to be carrying the bleach and happened to be carrying the rope when they happened to come across him and beat him up. Nothing suspect there at all, I feel. What about you?
I don't believe it.
Oh, yes. Ms. Murder is correct. It was during a blizzard advisory at 3 a.m.
Oh, yeah, it also happened to be during that deep freeze 3 years ago where,
Yeah.
I don't know, a scientific fact would point out that bleach freezes at those temperatures.
Don't say that. He'll try and claim they were trying to club him to death with it. You know that. You know you would. Okay.
I I know, and that's yeah. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
hmm When they attacked me, they were trying to beat me to death, but some came out. There you go. Watch that become his defense.
Uh,
Yeah.
so I know
Thing
we
is,
read the one tweet that we couldn't figure out
hmm
if it was satire or parody or if they're being serious. Well, this account has been suspended.
hmm
Would you mind reading this one while I go grab a beer after you
certainly.
putting Jesse Smollett's potential defense up?
Oh, I'll come back to him. Trust me on that one. The CDC should roll out a new program: get the shot or get shot. The unvaccinated need to be rounded up and lined up in front of open trenches. Their choice is simple. America has enough of their virus. We need to get back to normal life, with or without them. I can't see that being a call to arms. It's not like he said shooting people. Oh, yes, he did. It's not like he suggested that they were put in front of trenches the same as they were, in during the 40s. Oh, yes, he did. So pretty much, apart from Jacob, who we know is a complete lunatic when it comes to this sort of thing, people like that are not sane. They need help, and quite simply, they need to be taken away for the good of society.
Yeah, it's the reason I wanted to bring this up and I guess contrast it with the original tweet is just to let people know it's not just one or two potential parody accounts repeating this same type of rhetoric or thought process or philosophy, whatever you want to call it. There's quite a few people that actually do have this level of hate and vitriol in their beings and their souls and their minds. And yeah, go go get your vaccine or else
We
you
shoot you.
deserve to get a bullet in your head and then tossed into a mass grave because we care about your health, I guess, somehow. Um
Yeah. Now, do you know something? After listening to this lunatic, my idea of the drones flying around with dart guns shooting people that with the actual vaccine actually seems like the calmer and better idea, doesn't it?
and compared to what these people are saying, yeah, it does. I feel
I
like there
mean,
was one more.
I was and I'm going to word this way, kind of joking with them doing that, but based on what these absolute brain donors are suggesting, I am horrified, and I think my ideas are the nicer versions. You want me to?
Yeah, go ahead because again, in case one example wasn't enough, in case two wasn't enough, I present you with three.
Sometimes I sit back and ponder how great America would actually be if a new COVID variant wiped out every single unvaccinated person in the US, leaving only the caring, educated, selfless people with common fucking sense.
And just in
Yeah.
case anybody is wondering, yes, this tweet is indeed still up.
Wow.
There you go. Again, don't go harass the person and blah blah blah. You know the deal. It,
Yep.
if
Uh,
YouTube
one,
and
mo-
Twitter is going to have an issue with it at this point in time, then let them take it up with me. It'll be fine.
yeah, one moment, Doku. Matt, you think it's only be 7 more boosters? Oh, you sweet summer child. I do feel for you. If you're not into double figures on boosters, there's something wrong with you. I mean, unless you mean 7 boosters today, then yes, that's okay.
But yes, I did feel the need to go and check to make sure that this was indeed a real account and this person did indeed say it. And yes, it's still up. They haven't deleted it. And Twitter hasn't done jack shit about it. So I felt the need to respond because, well, only caring, educated, and selfless people would respond to such a caring, educated, and selfless take. I hope she doesn't wish I die over responding. I'm just trying to spread the message.
Of course.
I'm, I'm a selfless and educated and caring person after all. God.
Yeah.
This is why we can't
Honestly,
figure out if it's parody anymore, Jensen.
I'm hoping it is, because if you've genuinely got people like that in your country, I mean, don't get me wrong, we've probably got absolute idiots like that in mind. So I'm not trying to claim that any one country is better than the other. I've got Muppets over here like an absolute good one.
Oh wait, you
But
mean
go
hold
on,
on.
what?
I'll find your Muppet.
Oh, yay, multi Muppets. Okay, no, but like I was saying, you definitely have some people that you just should not have around giving out this information, because all it takes is one clinically depressed lunatic to decide, well, there's an idea, and they might start following it. After all, they. That's horrifying. Yeah.
Every time I see that, I love it.
Yeah. That's not right.
For that doesn't even look like good ground beef either. But hey,
No.
you saved $2.
Yay.
It's only $19.02. It
Mm-hmm.
used to be oh, it's only $16.64 now. That's not even $2. What the fuck?
And you are correct, Jacob. It's very much a case of keyboard warriors. They give it all this, but I just truly hope that they don't truly believe this.
Again, I presented you with 3 different examples, and let's just take the law of averages. One of the 3 has to be serious. I mean, maybe coming from a place of anger or frustration. I'll give it that. I'll be as objective as possible, but at least one has to be serious. And even if it does come from a place of anger and frustration, that's still a mentally ill mindset to hold.
Yes.
And oh, by the way, if this does happen, mark my words, if you dare oppose this ticket, you're a sexist and a racist and a xenophobe, and I don't know, throw whatever else you can at it. See if
Yeah.
it sticks.
Yeah. Though, funny enough, I have actually heard a suggestion about the whole sexist, racist, etc. The ist selection. And that is this: I don't care. Just seriously, when they call you this, that, and something else, I don't care. Red seasoning salt is amazing on eggs. Good to know, Miss Murder. Good to know. See, yeah, that's actually fair, and it, is what it is.
See,
Oh,
occasionally there are good things on Twitter. It does have its silver lining from time to time.
yeah, no one's going to believe a word of that, and you know it, mate. Okay,
I didn't say it happens
seriously.
often.
What, twice a year? But no, okay. So, oh God, stay away from the whole pedo thing. I just cannot be bothered with that. Yes, I agree with that, by the way. Okay.
See? I've proven that there's silver linings. They usually don't happen twice a day, but occasionally you get lucky.
Mm-hmm. This is why I drink, Karen. Can't you imagine your cats looking at you with that expression on their face?
So you bring a tree into the house, put all these shiny dangling things on it, and freak out if I go near it. This is why I drink, Karen.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. I'm totally okay with that. All right. Do you have anything else you wish to say to the wonderful people that are out there? Or did you
Oh,
cover it? You said you had a couple of things. I'm just checking if there was. What
yeah,
was the other?
and there we go. I just found your Muppet.
Ah, oh, that, yeah. Yeah.
Yep. The Yes, please tell me about our stupid Second Amendment. And again, no offense to our United Kingdom listeners, but you live in a country where you can get arrested over an offensive joke.
What are we supposed to use, man? Harsh language? Yes.
Well, you can't even do that at the dinner table anymore.
True. Actually, if you really want to take the mickey out of people, we're actually good at what we do. You want to look at the Scottish. They have actually literally lost the right to free speech. It's actually been written in that they are no longer to speak how they wish in their own house anymore. If somebody complains, anybody, the police can arrest them.
God, I remember you telling me about that, and
Yeah,
that's still mind-boggling to me. I mean,
yeah.
to be
I,
fair, though, I will say this much. At least you haven't gone as crazy as Australia has because they're trying to implement literal fucking concentration camps. Oh, you don't have the vaccine. You're not going to take the vaccine. You're going to have to take a mandatory test. Oh, you're positive? Well, let's just come pick you up in a military vehicle and take you off to a nice, bright, and shiny, brand new summer camp because we've never seen anything like that happen in history before. And it definitely always ends when it does happen, which it never does. But if it does happen, it always ends well, right?
I can't imagine that happening, especially not around the 80 years ago point. I really can't see that at all. Can you?
No, that's a conspiracy theory. I know because CNN told me so.
Oh, that's okay then. As long as you obey the great and mighty CNN, for they know everything. Do you think we said the right thing there?
Uh, we can cross our fingers and hope that the military doesn't come to pick us up and take us to a brand new shiny home.
Actually, funny enough, if they do nick us, sorry, arrest us to use the non-British version, we can actually claim that they are actually going against CNN. Because after all, we said that you should trust CNN, didn't we?
You're technically this would be correct. Yes, you should trust the fancy picture box. Don't believe your eyes. Don't believe your ears. Definitely don't listen to us. We're just average normal citizens, and we're just trying to help spread the message of the fancy picture box. We're definitely not saying that in any way that could be misconstrued as sarcastic. Uh,
That is
yeah,
correct, comrade.
yes, comrade. Do, do not do not listen to the social media. Definitely listen to the
Socialist
science.
media.
Listen to the science suits and on the televisions. They know exactly what's best for you.
Here's one for you, mate. How long will it be before they actually rename social media socialist media?
Don't don't give them ideas.
You watch. It's going to happen.
It
If we,
kind of already is, but
yeah, no, but I know the point is they're going to actively admit it at that point. That's the second where you just go, oh God, because that's it. You're done right there. Any oh God, they're subtle. Any pretense of anything to do with them, following along basic rules goes to pieces the moment they actually do stuff like that. You know it, and I know it.
I wish I could say you're wrong. I really do. I would love to,
Yeah.
but you're not.
Yeah. Sean, you're not allowed to call it CRT. It's actually critical race applied principle, i.e., crap. Say it properly. They are talking crap, and they are literally teaching your children crap. enjoy that as a concept.
Well, but Jensen, didn't you know? They're not teaching the kids CRT because CRT is not taught in the classroom.
I
They're
agree.
just they're just teaching the teachers CRT and forcing them to implement what they learned in their, well, they usually call it diversity or sensitivity training. And if they don't, well, they threaten to fire them. But
Yeah.
we're not teaching your kids CRT. Oh no, no, we're not doing that. See how these funny little semantics and word games work?
It's funny though, it really is. I shouldn't laugh, okay? I should be horrified, but I'm actually at the point that I don't necessarily care because people don't care enough to stand up against this crap show. Let's be honest, dude. We've known Dodge for ages, and I've been saying this pretty much since the first
It,
day I met him, and nobody thinks I'm being serious with this rubbish.
that is the exact reason I said this.
Hmm.
And I
Yeah,
stand by it. I
yeah, no, I know. Oh dear, you know they're not going to accept that. I mean, how dare you use the word kings? That suggests
hey,
patriarchy.
I put queens in there too.
Yeah, but now you're being homophobic by putting that.
Damn it, Jensen.
Yes, I can twist anything you're doing, and you know it.
Bad part is somebody will try to twist that, and there will
Yeah.
be people who are like, "Oh well, you put kings before queens, therefore it's like, oh god, fuck off."
Oh my god, I didn't even go to that point, but yeah, they probably will. And of course, if you put queens in front of kings, you're going to be suggesting so the queen needs a king standing behind them to help them. How dare you, you sexist?
That there's no winning. There really
No,
isn't.
no.
I forgot who it was, uh, but it actually speaks to the point you were making earlier. It wasn't Liberty Doll; it was somebody else.
Mhm.
But I believe she's Aussie. I don't know if she lives in the US now or if she still lives in Australia. I'm assuming she doesn't live in Australia because, well, she's still uploading on YouTube.
Oh,
Hey, let's be honest. Am I wrong?
no, but okay, subtle.
But she made the point of, they're just kind of call you racist, sexist, misogynist, white supremacist, this and that. Don't even try to say you're not anymore. Just say, hey, okay, yeah, whatever. Like, just tell them to go pound sand. Tell them to go fuck themselves. Like, nothing you're going to say is going to change their minds. They're just going to keep saying the same thing over and over again. And when you refute them, they'll come up with another bullshit, move the goalpost, straw man, fucking non sequitur, fucking deflection, whataboutism, fucking reason as to why, even though you're not, you are. Because according to me, you are. And my opinion matters more than, well, your words or actions. So what's
Mhm.
the point? There is no point. Just
No.
you might as well just say you can think whatever you want, believe whatever you want, say whatever you want. I don't care. Go fuck yourself. It,
Mhm.
I honestly believe that along with this, it because we do have a problem. First off, we care too much about what the other side thinks of us because, to be blunt, they're more bigoted, they're more racist, they're more sexist, they're bigger assholes than you could ever fucking hope to be, and you're not going to change their minds. Don't try to. There's no point in trying to engage with these individuals. They're shitheads. They're fucking children whose parents never disciplined them. And once they got into school, once they got into college, once they got into employment in the workforce, the only way they even still have a fucking job is because they bully, ostracize, and fucking shame people into bending the knee to them. Because that's the only, unless they get their way, I'm going to protest. I'm going to walk out. I'm going to do this and that. And for some reason, people bend the knee to them because, did you see how many followers I have on Twitter? I'm gonna do this and that. Do you know how important I am? Go fuck yourself. I don't care. That's
Again, I'm going to go back to my statement of when people sit there and say that you're an ist, just say, I don't care. This absolutely disarms them because they want a reaction from you. That is how they get their power. So I don't care. Destroys all of their arguments. They'll call you all manner of horrible things and repeat after me, I don't care. That's all you have to do. Really is.
No, it's the best. It's the best position to take because the only way they actually get their power is by you engaging with them. If you just say, and
Hmm.
then go about your daily business, they have no power. They can't drum up an outrage mob. They can't do anything, really. It So that's one aspect of the coin. The other aspect is this, though. So when you do have people like Holly Zoller,
Uh-huh.
who is on video handing out weapons, shields, and riot gear to Antifa, and they say they're protesters, yeah, but we know a few hours later that these same individuals went on to go participate in the summer of love, shall we call
Hmm.
it. She's on video doing this. She admitted to it when confronted about it. She openly admitted to it.
Hmm.
She's not in jail. She's not under investigation. Nothing happened. There was no consequence. Do you think this is going to stop? There's two problems. We care so much about what people say on social media, but we don't do this. It People on social media are people on social media. Even me talking about this right now is not doing that much, and I openly will acknowledge that and admit it. But
Hmm.
if you really want to do something that's going to stop this nonsense, stop trying to go after the Clintons and the Pelosi's and the Obamas and the Schumers and the Soroses and the Gateses of the world. They're too high up the fucking ladder. They're too high on the totem pole for you to really do anything. They're insulated and shielded.
Hmm.
Start taking the pawns off the chessboard. Once the pawns are gone, then you can start worrying about the knights and the bishops and the rooks. Once they're done, then you can worry about the kings and the queens. It doesn't start from the top down. You'll never reach the top. It's just not going to happen.
Hmm.
But as much as we bitch and moan and complain about this, if you don't if you don't recognize that the puppet masters are just that, they're puppet masters. They're manipulating puppets. They're pulling strings. You can't even get high enough to cut the strings. What you have to do is you have to start taking out the puppets. But we're too either grandiose or too broad visioned to realize the strength of what we oppose ideologically. And there are people on the left that oppose this as well. So don't think this is purely me talking from a right wing perspective, because I'm not a Republican. I'm a constitutionalist. And I said this. People think immediately because, oh, you're a constitutionalist, you must be a Republican. Uh, Bush era national security policies allowed Obama to illegally spy on a political opponent. Tell me how I'm a Republican again. Oh yeah, that always gets a rise out of people. It's rather amusing.
Yeah.
But what people don't realize, if you really want to enact change, if you want to prevent the further expansion and consolidation of tyrannical government power, which is the process we're going through right now, whether you want to admit it or not,
Hmm.
that is what is happening. Well, sure, you can protest the president, you can protest your sitting member of Congress or House representative, but that's not going to do a whole lot of good in the grand scheme of things. What the left did very well is they were patient and they started small and on the local level. If you really want to enact change and you want to stop this nonsense, stop focusing on your sitting representatives that are in the Senate or the House of Representatives or the presidency. Start focusing on your local communities and organize and consolidate there, because that's what the left did. And they sure as shit weren't silent about it. So why haven't you learned from their success?
Hmm.
If it really matters to you, learn from your enemy. Specifically, learn from what they did wrong, but most importantly, learn from what they did right, why it was successful, and how they went about making it successful.
Yep.
That is simply what they did is they appealed to emotion and they got people on their side on the local level and they waited 3 generations before they got to this point where they can openly do the shit they're doing now.
Playing the long game.
No, they did. And I mean, credit where credit's due. They played the long game and they did it very well.
Mm-hmm.
They just so happened to, once you hit the long game, they missed one very crucial element. Don't show your hand when you're playing a bluff.
Yeah.
They got spooked because the orange man got elected and they laid all their cards out on the table and freaked out.
Yeah.
And now it woke a lot of people up to how full of shit that they are. Well, that's your mistake, not mine, but I fully intend to take advantage of it. I'm not going to say I'm going to win this battle, but I sure as shit ain't going down without a fight because I know exactly what the fuck they're about. And I would prefer to continue to live my life as a you leave me the fuck alone, I'll leave you the fuck alone. I don't need your free fucking government handout. No, by the way, keep your hand on my wallet. That's how I prefer to live my life.
Fair. Well, one moment. Brent, there's a really good way of actually dealing with woodworm. It's called plasma. Carry on.
Oh no, I actually pretty much just made my point.
Yeah.
If I can secure my own existence as I don't have to worry about the fucking government, nor do I need it, well, I'm happy. If I can secure that type of life for my children, even better.
Yeah.
But right now, the direction we're going, I can't secure that life for myself right now. I already have Obama trying to shove down, even though he's not in office, his fucking garbage ass freaking medical policies down my throat, which has not benefited me in any way, shape, or form. I am paying more money with shittier coverage. I kind of like my old coverage back there. But oh, I can't do that because I don't know, reasons, I suppose. I don't know. I wasn't making that much money at the time. I was still in college when Obama put those policies in place.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow I could still pay for my own health insurance policy as someone who is making $9.27 an hour. But yeah, I guess somehow I need the government to take care of me
Yeah. Of course you
for
do.
reasons.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I'm just too ignorant to know what's for my own good. I just don't know.
Of course you're too ignorant. You're white. I mean, straight away. Oh, by the way, I do love this part, and I think you'll probably appreciate this. Not only are the white absolutely stupid and idiotic, they're also masterminds in control of everything. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I mean I've heard people say it, but
Yeah. How are they supposed to be idiots and masterminds? This, ouch.
oh yeah, you haven't seen this yet?
No.
All right, this one's fun.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna let this play on repeat. Uh, talk for a second while I go to the bathroom because we're gonna go through some of the comments so I can show you exactly how fucked up people are.
Yeah. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's the British and all that lot. But it's just a word. Okay. Seriously. What? No, no, no. Actually, I disagree with you, Brent. You should use plasma cannons. Let's go for the subtle approach here. But like I was saying with this guy, okay, it's just words. A slap like that. How does he know that the kid isn't going to get knocked over and literally die from these injuries? Because that could happen. If you hit a child enough that you're able to knock them over like that, you are going to be doing, you know, enough damage that it's going to injure the poor kid. Personally, you know full damn well that the kid probably didn't say it. Oh, no, very true, Susan. Very, very true. I like your idea with the void torpedoes, dude. That has got possibilities. I can't really disagree with you there, mate. But yeah, this is wrong. This is ridiculously wrong. And absolutely nothing is going to be done because he's a person of colour and it's only a white male that he's hitting. Therefore, he's automatically in the wrong. It's absolutely ridiculous. My God. Sorry, I'm horrified by this. Wow. Of course, I've got to wonder one thing. Where's the kid? Where's the white kid's dad? And did he get hold of the person of colour and beat 7 bells of crap out of him? Because, yeah. You try
Or
that. I mean, you try that crap in the old days, and it will be considered all right. And yes, I know you're back, Doku. That would be considered acceptable. The kid done something wrong, gets clipped around the ear, but knocked to the floor and rolling. Wow.
and
Go on.
also, so before I go ahead and show you in the comments how, for whatever reason, people think this is perfectly acceptable,
Hmm.
imagine if the ethnicities were reversed.
Oh yeah, no, then it'd be wrong.
Oh, they become for riots.
Yeah.
So, yes, apparently this is all over allegedly because in the video, we don't know what happened prior to this.
No.
But for the sake of this argument, that context isn't necessarily important because we're just going to go on the responses to this,
Hmm.
operating under the assumption that this is either a teenager or potentially an adult, 18 years or older, chasing down a 10-year-old kid. And then, as you can see, this occurs because the 10-year-old kid decided to say the N word.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and check out some of the responses.
Hmm.
This one, yeah, fine.
Hmm.
I agree with you. But this one, Emmett Till died for less at his age, so that that changes the context of this situation and makes it okay. How? It really?
Yeah.
That's just dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't actually seen this one.
Okay.
This was a bully who went up to 2 kids playing outside. Nobody else finds it weird that the video starts off with the older kid running after the little boy and not adding in the part where the N word was used. This was premeditated. Oh, huh. All right, Odin. Thank you for actually giving some context. I'll give you a like for that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this
Hmm.
is this is the mindset of these individuals. I'll just let this play again.
Yep.
Yes, smack children because reasons, I guess. I don't understand the mindset of these individuals. It's quite disturbing when you stop laughing and really take into consideration, yeah, that they're emotionally stunted children who act like emotionally stunted children and then wonder why they get treated like children.
Yeah.
This is their mentality.
I'm
And
honestly horrified.
of
I
course
really
this is
am. Yeah.
from bitch mind your business. Yes,
Hmm.
very funny. And yeah, I know, I guess it's a joke. It I'm not gonna take it that seriously, but at the same time, it's like yeah, it's a joke. It's not really a good one though. It's
You are correct, Susan. They are not peaceful. Ah, Batman has decided to join us. Hey, Batman. Coffee?
yeah, we have a cranky old bastard over here saying, "You don't hit people for calling you a name, and you certainly don't hit children for calling you a name." Yeah,
Hmm. Batman DMs. Yeah.
Okay, this is the one I really wanted to find because this exemplifies the mindset.
Mm-hmm.
So T. Adkins says, so a teenager is allowed to act out because a word hurt his feelings. If emotional responses allow for physical actions, then zero self-control will be the outcome. If a person doesn't have self-control, they are destined for failure. The child is wrong for saying a hurtful word. Yeah, you're right. The other person is wrong for letting that word result in them acting out in the way that they did. But the response that's really important here to, again, exemplify the mindset of these individuals comes from Colleen.
Mm-hmm.
LOL. That's what you think that word is? Hurt feelings? That's it? It means nothing else? Mind you, this is the N word, not the B word. Try again. It's
Just
still a
a
word.
word.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still a word.
Words
And
only have the power that you give them.
Yeah.
Again, it's still a word. And I wonder if my reply will actually show up.
Well, while you're looking for that, Batman,
There we
did
go.
you see the image? You know, the thing of the kid being knocked to the ground. Did you see that?
No, I did not.
Oh, show him, Doku. He needs to see this.
Wait,
Just
which
so
one?
he can be the original picture of the POC beating the cack out of the kid.
Okay, I'll do that just after I read this
That's
because it will reaffirm Batman's point because I agree with him 100%.
Mhm.
He said the first part verbatim. It's still a
Mhm.
word. Go around slapping or punching people for saying a word, and eventually there will come a day when you'll be spending the rest of your life in a hospital bed
and
over a word.
it won't be a long life.
Over a fucking word.
Yep.
But here you go, Batman.
The fuck?
Yeah. That's not a hit. That is a.
That's attempted murder.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to say, but no, it's not attempted murder. It's self-defense. The
How?
They're
because
defending themselves from offensive words.
no, the kid attacked the other guy's hand with his head. Did you not see that?
No,
Look,
joking
if you
apart,
watch
how
carefully,
is that?
look, he's
Joking
attacking the
apart,
hand there.
joking apart, how is that
Yeah.
self-defense?
There
That
it is.
kid could not hurt that black guy.
No, I know. Truly, if I saw that, I would. And this
I
is
would
not a
kill
call
him.
to. This is not a call to arms. This is a statement of what I would do. I would
Yeah.
beat 7 bells of crap
Oh,
out of that black kid.
I
He
don't
would
care.
never walk again.
I don't care who
Mhm.
did it. Black kid,
Yeah.
white kid, Arab kid, Asian kid, whatever.
Yeah.
Somebody doing that to a little kid, I would kill them.
Yeah. I mean, we come from the. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. My parents came from the timeline, which means I basically am stuck with coming from the timeline where you did get a slap around the head for being an idiot.
Yeah.
But there's a slap around the head, and then there's beating the kid to the ground.
That's not just beating the kid to the ground, that's knocking him into a concrete post.
Yeah.
And I
And
bet if
again,
that video played further, that black guy, whatever, was putting the boot in afterwards.
Yeah.
And again, I want to
Pounds of
reaffirm, regardless if this video, I don't know what happened prior to this, even though it looks like this was, according to somebody else, can't confirm or deny, but we do see the kid standing in the back over there. So we do know.
Yep.
So that kid right there by the tree. I'll let that play one more time. Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
I saw him.
Yeah. Right there. That kid.
Yep.
So we do know, but
So how many people thought that the black guy was in the right?
All of them.
quite a bit actually.
They deserve it to happen to them.
Yes. As Doku said, can you imagine the absolute shit show that would have occurred if that was a black child
kid
being slapped by a white man?
Yeah.
So-
There would be hell.
This is just as bad. That is just as bad as that video, that tweet that you dropped on me and
MC, yeah.
MC.
I know.
Yep.
I know.
So apparently this was the situation. Apparently this was a bully who went up to the two kids playing outside. Nobody finds it weird that the video starts off with the older kid running after the little boy, not adding the part where the N-word was used. It was premeditated. And I could easily see that. The fact of the matter is,
Hold on. That little 10-year-old kid is a bully.
No, they're saying that the black kid's
the
the
black
bully
dude is.
slapping
Oh,
the shit
yeah.
out of the two kids.
But all of that aside, context of the situation aside, the whole reason I wanted to bring this up is because, well, they're saying this little 10-year-old kid, 10-year-old white boy used the N-word, and that's the reason that he got smacked into the concrete. And there are people who are legitimately thinking this is okay, or some of them
No, that's
are
not the
thinking it's
reason.
even some of them are thinking it's funny.
That's not the reason he got smacked into the concrete. The reason he got smacked into the concrete is A, that black kid's a bully, right?
Yep.
And B, he's from a group that is basically being told you can do anything to white people and get away with it.
Yep.
Oh, well, Jensen?
I mean, look, a couple of years back ago, that girl
Jensen?
in that community college.
Hold on, Batman.
Go on.
Jensen?
Yep.
Batman was fucking right.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yep. Yep. Kicks him in the head after he fell. How about that? I'm shocked.
Yep. This is exactly the same thing as a couple of years ago, white kid in community college basically got bullied by this black girl because he had dreadlocks. And she was, it's racial appropriation, all this, and she's following him and starting to slap. If you remember,
I vaguely do remember this actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people going on, it's not racial appropriation because every culture's got dreadlocks. That's not what the issue was. It's because she could get away with it. That's why she did it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're talking about the one with the college kid?
Yeah,
Yep.
like I said, community college. But that's bullies all over. I mean, bullies only bully when they think they can get away with it.
Yes.
Well, see, this is the disturbing part, and this is what I wanted to try to highlight through this thread of responses. Like, yeah, I know the original video's fucked up, but it's this type of shit. So
Yeah.
this video is from a kid who got bullied, told him to leave him alone. The bully's older brother chases the kid, slaps him. The video stopped, but longer version, the brother kicks the kid in the head after he fell.
Mm-hmm.
So this individual says, "Oh, that video was so satisfying until I read this tweet, and now I feel bad." So it's perfectly fine to smack a 10-year-old kid when you're like, I don't know what, 15, 16, 17, 18, maybe even in your 20s. That's perfectly fine because allegedly he said the N-word, but then you find out that's not the case, and now you feel bad.
You're just as bad as a bully.
Yeah, I don't embrace you, but they're probably going to be complaining of the fact that you offended him by telling them the truth. Therefore, you're in the bad, they're not, and it's okay to beat up on them.
What I'm now wondering is, what if that kid had been tough enough? Yeah, it had the guts and stupidity to stand up to that really black kid.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't have just been knocked into a post and kicked in the head once or twice. He would have been hospitalised, if not worse.
Yep.
Well, like I said, imagine if the ethnic roles reversed. See what people would be saying then.
And Brent is saying, I hope Kamala wants a word with with the bully with a blunt object. Karma, sorry.
Karma.
Kamala should be giving him a blue medal.
Yeah, she'd be giving him the baseball bat to hit the kid with.
Yeah.
And I actually agree. Karma needs to visit that person and baseball bat both of his kneecaps and turn them into mush. But, that's not a call to arms. That's a call to knees. Yeah, I said it.
Damn it, Jensen. See, again, if you scroll through a lot of this stuff, though, and yeah, there's some people who are, somewhat reasonable.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Then you have shit like this. It's racism, so therefore it's okay to smack people across the head and knock them into the ground in the concrete. Over a fucking word.
That is that YT boy's villain origin story. What the hell does that mean?
working on the idea, suggesting that the kid got slapped down. He's going to turn into a YouTube villain.
He either learns his lesson or becomes a police informant, laughing my fucking ass off.
Yeah.
And see, some of these responses are just. It just goes to show you how fucked people really are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that's probably a white person punching a black there, so don't worry. They were using their whitest abilities. Oh, that's it. That's disgusting. Look at it. And obviously, he's got white face on. There we go. That's why he's
They're allowed to do it.
Yeah, I can actually like that one. See, no remorse.
No.
I don't know. I haven't watched. Well, this video doesn't really show jack shit. Oh wow, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be the same opinion if it was a black kid. Like I said, if it was a white kid who did that with black kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just that lady kicks that freaking kid's knee.
The horrible thing is, I don't think she realised the kid was there at the first place.
Oh no, that's
the fat woman.
It's a targeted kick. You can
Was
see
it?
Yeah.
I didn't look clearly. Pull it back up again.
Hey, memes. How's it going, man?
Oh yes.
Targeted kick. Mm-hmm.
People who lash out at the.
Oh yeah, no, she knew exactly what the hell she was doing. That she's looking right at the kid right there.
Yeah.
People who lash out at the smaller and more vulnerable around them deserve nothing but contempt and a sledgehammer to the knees.
I like the concept with the sledgehammer. I really do. We should bring back sledgehammering.
Or even better. Or even better, Mjolnir to the knees.
No. Trust me, the sledgehammer, you get a nice physical feel, and you know that you're using pig iron and wood to crack their knees.
Yeah, but if you use Mjolnir, you're going to cause nerve damage all the way through the body as well.
If you hit them hard enough, you're going to cause nerve damage anyway, especially the lower spine.
Wait,
did I say that out loud?
I'm going to leave you two with this one while you talk about it real quick because I need to go have a smoke. But I would highly suggest the two of you read these two comments because
can you enlarge them?
Boy,
yeah.
Hold on.
There we go. Okay, black guy versus 10-year-old little boy. The implicit bias is crazy. I don't know how old the brother is. He could be 12. She could be 10. But the word choice almost presumes adult. That said, I had a white man try to run me over his truck when I was 8. So
yeah, right.
You read my mind.
There's so much bullshit posted on Twitter. You don't know if he's telling the truth or he's lying.
Yeah. It's quite simple. The white is in the wrong. It doesn't matter. That's all you need to remember. If they're black, they can't be targeted for anything.
Yep.
They is perfect in it. Yeah, that's right. No, I'm sorry.
And they tried to say that it wasn't a little boy. He was a 10-year-old kid.
Yeah.
There's no two ways about it. These people are the racists.
Yes, they are. I remember how much of a dick I was when I was a kid, but I also know full damn well that if that had happened to me, B would have quite seriously cracked the geezer in the kneecaps with a cricket bat.
Yeah,
and I would have had to have pulled her off.
When I was, the biggest council estate in this town. I don't live in that anymore. I still live in rented accommodation, right? And it's still under the council, or the housing association, but it's not in the council estate because it was a 3-bedroomed house and Dad died and I had to move out, right? But if it happened up there, something like that, that black kid, 16-year-old, he would have had to run for his life.
Yes.
And that's even today.
Yes.
Yeah, don't mess kids up.
No, that's right. I mean, this is the thing. I think people are forgetting. They're just seeing the skin colour.
Yeah.
And that's it. No, that's a child.
Well, they don't
Okay.
care. He's white.
Anyone that's actually watching this actually has children. Just imagine that that's your kid, and then tell me how you feel. Okay.
And hello, memes.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I've already said hey to memes.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So enjoy that concept. Okay. This person beat a child and then apparently kicked him in the head. Do you know what? Let's leave. I know it sounds strange, but let's leave the kicked him in the head out because we have no visual evidence of this. We do have visual evidence of him beating the child to the ground with one punch. Sorry, one slap. Let me
Yeah,
use the correct
and
term there.
let's face it, that slap. I mean, that was a full on slap. I mean, yeah, the kid's 10 years old, and he's
Hmm.
almost half that other kid's size. But
Yeah.
even so, you've still got to put a lot of force in there.
Oh yeah. Hmm. I actually completely agree, Brent and Laszlo. Nail his balls to the wall and ruffle stomp him. I
Uh,
am
by
totally good with this.
by nailing his balls to the walls, I hope you mean his eyeballs.
You know what? I've always said you should never really, if you're going to do things like that, you shouldn't actually go anywhere near the eyes. It's so entertaining when they can see what you're going to do. If you take out the eyes, they can't see. You lose a lot of the fun. You really do.
Yeah, but if you're nailing somebody to the wall by their eyeballs,
Hmm.
how far into the head has that fucking nail got to penetrate?
This is a fair statement, but
So there's going to be nothing left to see.
yep,
And besides, they're going to see what you're going to do with the nails anyway.
this is fair. Memes, when Doku comes back, I'll get him to put the video back on so as you can see it, mate. I realise you like to see things from both sides, etc.
You
But
can't with this.
trust me, on this is one of those times that I am not actually going to be messing around with you now. This is appalling, sir. It is genuinely irritating. I'll be completely honest with you. Hurry up and turn up again,
That's a
Doku.
mild way of putting it.
Yep. I know.
Just
I know.
smoke by your computer, you faggot.
He doesn't like to smoke in his house. That's fine. I'm just pointing out. Stop sucking on a fag and come. Oh, I shouldn't say that to an American, should I? Whoops.
Yeah, that's probably exactly what he's doing. It's probably
What?
actually because he's he is of the Middle Eastern persuasion. Probably a goat. Osama bin Doku.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Buddy Christ.
Yeah. That's the case. Basically, memes because we'd never know when Numbnuts is going to come back. You see a large black kid. We don't know
Chasing
the
down.
child's age, and he slaps this so-called 10-year-old that he's basically nigh on twice the height of, round the back of the head, and the child is knocked to the ground in one
Well,
hit.
he's knocked into a concrete pillar first.
Yeah, well, yeah. So there is rumor, and I'm wording it that way. There is rumor that he also punted the kid in the head. Doku video. Memes would like
Yeah.
to see the video, please.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, are we having fun yet?
Not yet. Go back to the video. Memes has to see that.
Jacob's on about my avatar. Right, let us amend that
Mm-hmm.
just to annoy him.
Mm-hmm. I hope you see this, memes. I really, really hope you can see this clearly. Look at what happens to the poor kid. And apparently he's supposed to have been kicked in the head by the guy chasing him as well. But we have no evidence of that, so I'm not going to blame him
When
on
you
that
watch the
one.
video, watch out.
Mhm.
Yeah, you see how the black guy ends up. He's
Yep.
definitely looks that way.
Yeah. You know, I'm not going to, until I get definite evidence, no. But the evidence that we
Yeah.
can see with our own eyes
Yep.
suggests that the black kid needs both of his kneecaps smashed.
Uh,
Okay. Screw
yeah.
dueling, kneecapping.
Uh, Yeah, but with what? With a hammer or a shotgun?
Yes.
I mean, with a hammer, eventually he'll recover full use of his legs.
I agree, and I know with a shotgun, the whole point is you don't actually shoot the knee directly. What you do is you aim down so you shatter the shin bones as well.
Yeah, you
I'm not
also
saying that I've got a
completely
family that are
you
connected
also
with the IRA.
you also completely destroy the kneecap.
Yeah, once patella's gone, they're pretty stuffed
Yeah.
anyway.
Yep.
But there you go, memes. Is that evidence enough for you, mate? You can see why we're disgusted that this is acceptable. Oh, and most of the people on Twitter are laughing and consider this acceptable.
Because he
Just
used
so
the
you
N
know.
word.
Supposedly, yeah. Even though apparently he didn't, but you know, is what it is.
Well, apparently words are violence or something like that.
Yeah, but so silence. So
Yeah.
words are violence and silence is
And,
violence.
and
What the
so
hell
is
are you supposed to
condoniacs
choose?
like this.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. There's no winning at this point in time. There really isn't.
No,
No.
no, there isn't. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've coming up to an hour and a half, and Doku said he wanted to finish about half hour ago. So I will actually bring this to an end with us watching a child getting beaten because apparently it's acceptable to do this.
You know,
Yay!
I'll kill a few minutes because I feel like we have to end on like a slightly more entertaining note. There has to be something in my feed that's funny. There has to be.
Oh yes,
Uh,
Matt, I completely agree. And
wow,
yes,
people are
memes
still
do not
ragging on
harm
this person.
children. I understand and agree completely. What that guy does is wrong.
Yep.
Screw dueling, go baseball batting. It works perfectly.
Wait, is this for real?
Well,
Is what? That's just presents. Yeah. Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
You know that all of those boxes are as empty as his head.
Fair fight. The thing is, he's going to open them, and she's going to, oh, you've already seen it, Joe. It's fine. And he's so damn dumb. He'll
Oh
probably
wow,
just,
it is
oh my
real.
god, it is real.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Well, that confirms that. Oh boy.
Okay.
And that's
Jill
not
Biden,
Joe. That's
inferior
Jill.
decorator.
Yeah, that's Jill. That's not Joe. That's
Sorry,
Jill.
Yeah.
Jill Biden, inferior decorator.
Yep.
Why?
No idea. Mhm.
Hey, Doku.
That is brilliant.
There we go.
That is
See?
absolutely.
I
Brilliant.
knew it wouldn't take long.
Hey,
That
Doku.
gets a like. Okay,
Do-
that gets a
Doku.
like, dude.
Doku.
Yo, what's up?
What do you call a fly that gets inside Joe Biden's head?
Lonely.
A space invader.
Just as good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
See,
That is awesome. That cat.
You're probably right, Matt.
Mm-hmm. Oh, seriously, Brent? Seriously? Oh, Batman, you
That
have just lost your position. Bad joke,
Brent,
Master,
Brent,
as he
Brent.
takes over.
Brent, that joke almost made me go catatonic.
And there it becomes. All right.
I mean, really, really, Brent. With that kind of humor, you really should just puss off.
Actually, I'll be honest, Brent. Good joke, man. Actually, respect for that. I like
No,
that
no,
one.
I don't. I think for that joke, he needs to be exiled. Send him to Moggy Dishu.
Yeah. Saw that coming. Still not as good as his. I'm sorry, but that works. Kitters and arrest. I like
Yeah,
it.
and when we exile him, we'll send him there by catamaran
Now that one was actually mildly amusing. Well done on that.
or catapult.
see, for as twisted as my Twitter feed can be, it doesn't take long for things like this to pop up.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Hmm. There is nothing about that isn't cool. Except, of course, and I'm just going to say this. You know that they're going to accuse that cat of doing blackface, don't you?
What the hell's that? Oh,
No comment.
oh.
Anyway,
Can you imagine a few years ago? I think it was on Twitter video. Yeah, black lesbian Hitler.
oh god.
Or sorry, black trans lesbian Hitler. I think it was. Riding down from the moon on a fucking atom bomb. We'll never do that again.
No. Well,
Hey, Doku,
What's up?
what has 8 legs and a big black cunt?
All right, I'll bite. I don't know.
The 18.
that's harsh, and you're not wrong.
What do you
are
call
not wrong.
what do you call 4 queers in a Ford Transit van?
Go on.
The AIDS team.
Mm. He's trying to get his name back for bad jokes now, isn't he?
Yeah.
You can tell.
I am.
Yep. It's accept your place. Okay,
No.
you are obviously below Brent when it comes to bad jokes. With
No.
practice, who knows? Perhaps you'll be better. My
Jensen.
Lord.
Jensen.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave you
Mm-hmm.
on a desert island
Mm-hmm.
in an escape-proof cage, and you will
Mhm.
be surrounded by social justice vegans.
I live in London. That's not a threat.
Yeah, but you're in a cage that you can't get out, so you can't attack any of them or get away from them.
Again, I live in London. That's not a threat to me. I'm sorry. I'm surrounded by that anyway. And if I've got a
Yeah,
cage,
but
that means they can't get in.
Yeah, but they're all going to be white.
Wait, Jensen, you're surrounded?
Yeah.
Surrounded, huh?
They're all going to be
Mhm.
white, fat, ugly, and naked and female.
Oh wait, shit. Hold on. I didn't even notice this.
The hell?
The look on this guy's face.
Yeah, that
What
is definitely.
the hell
What the-
is that? Is there 2 people in there?
I didn't
Yes.
even notice this dude in the freaking. I don't know what color to call that. It's not vermilion.
Who cares?
Yeah.
The non-weirdo.
Burgundy?
Let's be blunt.
It's not burgundy. Like it's almost burnt orange.
Umber.
I guess that's close enough. Just the look on his face, like, what the fuck is this bitch doing?
What do you mean, this bitch? There's 2 people in that bloody thing.
No,
Yeah.
he's not. He's not in it.
No,
It's-
he's
Look,
not.
look,
The other
it's
Look,
just
two
there are
Marits.
2.
Yeah.
2 people in that.
Oh shit! You're right there. Oh my god! What the?
Either that, or it's 2 people in 2 different things.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
it
think
definitely looks like there's one here.
Yep, and one.
Yeah.
And there's one
I
here.
think it's 2 separate people. The idea is that they are
Oh,
socially
yeah.
distancing.
Yeah,
And
so
I
it's
agree with Matt.
Yeah,
It's
it's
Among
this-
Us.
yeah, it's this guy in this bubble, and then this chick in this bubble, and this guy going, "What the fuck?"
What would you do if you saw that?
I'd start,
Why?
I'd start chasing them with a lighter.
I'm okay with this. Yep, I'm okay with this.
Oh,
Well, on that mildly amusing picture, I will head off. Thank you for being here, guys, and thank you for coming and listening to other people.
I'm sorry, you've got to highlight what Brent has said before we go.
Okie dokie. You are so right there, dude. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.